40 years ago, there was no audience like this, and 40 years ago, there was no building like this. And I'm just amazed at what we have today at this time and what you have here at the school. The first time I heard about the school was through Pastor and Mrs. Anderson and others who contacted me regarding coming here as the first principal of the school. And I didn't expect it, but they said, would you please come and be our first principal? The first event that took place was a banquet at the Holiday Inn in Bridgeport, and I was there to be introduced to the people that night and to tell them all about a school that did not exist. But I knew that that school would come into existence. My family moved here in January of 1977, and then it was my task to secure the teachers for that first year, to look for students for that first year, and I would go most any place that would have me to talk about the school that was going to be here. I went to churches and civic clubs to tell about the school, and we continue to do that. We did hire 4 teachers for that first year, and those 4 teachers, believe it or not, stayed here a long time at the school. One of those persons was Ruth Gray, who taught kindergarten, June Vanger, who taught 1st and 2nd grade, Sandy Bowerman, who taught 3rd and 4th grade, and Ray Antisico, who taught 5th and 6th grade. Now, we had our beginnings, we thought we would start in this building. We had our beginnings in the basement of Calvary Church. Now, if you look at the church basement at Calvary Church, you'll discover there are no walls there. So we had these curtains divided between the various grades, which made life very interesting. But you also discover along the years that some of these teachers stayed here for a long time. In fact, there's one of those ladies sitting on the platform tonight who served as principal here at the school, not only the elementary, but for the entire school. We moved into this building in January of 1978. In January 1978. And you can imagine we had the original building. There were no additions on the building at that particular time. We came here in January. All of the rugs and things were not on the floor, but we were here. They gave us temporary permission to be here, and we had a wonderful, wonderful year, a wonderful staff. I also remember Andrea Cadone coming along and helping at the school. I asked her this evening when she started. She couldn't remember just exactly when, nor can I, but she's been around here a long time at the school. I also remember Mrs. Wahlberg, who volunteered to take care of our library, and she did that very diligently, never receiving pay for that task, but she did the job, and we appreciated it. The school continued to grow. We added 7th grade in 1978, 8th grade in 1979, 9th grade in 1980. And we added, of course, more teachers during that time and more personnel here on the staff. I enjoyed those first years in getting the school started. I'm grateful to the Lord for what He made possible and for seeing people here tonight. And then I also am reminded of the fact that God has also blessed us with some of my family being involved in the school after I went on to other responsibilities when I left here as principal of the school. Our son Philip served on the board of the school and has been very much instrumental in many of the construction programs I've taken here at the school, and I'm just proud of the fact that he's done that. My daughter-in-law, Terry, serves as an aide in the kindergarten classroom. Our 2 grandsons, Nate and Dave, graduated from here, and I had the privilege of giving each of them their diplomas. And today, here at Christian Heritage School, I'm delighted to know that our grandson Nate is a part of this staff. 40 years have been a real blessing to my heart. Thank you.